Robin is not my sister, and my mom's jewelry isn't some hand-me-down you can just give away like it's yours. It's just jewelry, Alex, he said. It's a family heirloom. It should go to Robin since she's getting married first. I was stunned. Could Mom have wanted that? I asked. Do you actually think my mom, your wife of over 2 decades, would have been okay with this? He had the nerve to call me selfish. Robin is starting a new chapter in her life, he said. He should be happy for her instead of holding on to the past. Holding on to the past. That was my mother. We were talking about my dead mother. I lost it. If you let Martha or Robin take even one piece of my mom's jewelry, I told him, I will never forgive you. I will never speak to you again. He just sighed like I was some annoying child throwing a tantrum. Think about it, he said. I took some time to think, not because I was considering giving up the jewelry, but because I realized something. If I kept fighting them head on, I would lose. My dad wasn't going to back me up, and Martha was determined. I could see it in the way she smirked whenever I got upset, like she was enjoying watching me squirm. If I kept arguing, she'd find a way to get what she wanted. I knew my dad would probably just take the jewelry himself and hand it over to Robin, and once it was gone, it would be gone forever. Robin would wear it, treat it like any other accessory, and I'd never see it again. I couldn't let that happen. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I played along. A few hours after our argument, I went downstairs and told my dad and Martha, I thought about it, and you're right. I've been too emotional. I need to stop holding on to the past. Maybe it's time to let go. Martha looked so smug. It took everything in me not to roll my eyes when she gave me that fake sympathetic smile. Oh, sweetheart, I knew you'd come around. It's what your mother would have wanted. I wanted to scream, but instead, I smiled back and nodded. I think Robin will love the jewelry, I said. It's nice for her to have something meaningful to wear on her wedding day. My dad looked relieved, like he'd been dreading another fight. Inside, I was already planning my next move. I had an old college friend, Lauren, 25, female, who I hadn't spoken to in a while. We were never super close, but she was kind, and as luck would have it, her brother James was a jeweler. I reached out to her, and after catching up, I casually mentioned I needed some custom work done, nothing too fancy, just some very realistic imitation pieces. She was curious, but I kept it vague. I need duplicates made, and I'm willing to pay whatever it costs. She put me in touch with James, and after explaining what I needed, he agreed to help. The next week, I met James and handed over the pieces I suspected Martha would give Robin: the sapphire ring, the gold bracelet, the locket, a pair of diamond earrings, a pearl necklace, and a small but sentimental brooch. I wasn't sure which one Martha had picked, so I had to be safe. James was good at what he did. When he handed me the finished imitations, I almost couldn't tell the difference. The weight was a little off, and you'd spot imperfections if you looked closely, but to the average person, they were identical. He even scuffed them up just enough to make them look aged. The hardest part was swapping them out without Martha noticing. She was already acting like she owned the jewelry, going into my room just to check where they were, so I had to be careful. I waited until the day before the wedding. Martha and my dad were out running last-minute errands, and Robin was busy with bridal prep. That gave me just enough time to switch the real jewelry with the fakes. I made sure everything was exactly where it had been, same boxes, same arrangement, nothing to arouse suspicion. Then I waited. That night, Martha called me downstairs. I forced myself to act normal when she handed me a glass of wine. I just wanted to